Hey, what's going on? In today's video, we're going to talk about the gym versus working out at home. Which one's better? Which one's better for you? A lot of questions to go, so come on in. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. In today's video, like I said, we're going to talk about the gym versus working out at home. And I guess, to be honest with you, presently, working out at home is going to be the best option for you, and or working out outside if you're allowed to, depending on the state that you're in or
from home policies in place, and we expect people to stay home.
Country that you're in, but for the most part, let's talk a little bit more about when we used to go to the gym versus working out at home. So presently, you're gonna win no matter what. If you're here on this page, on this channel, whatever it is, then working out at home is definitely the best thing for you. But as a person that grew up in the gym and understand the gym, and I kind of am a gym rat, right? That's kind of where I've been. But I also had my share of working at home. I did both. I worked out at home and I also worked out in the gym because I'm a psychopath, right? I'm a little crazy, and that's kind of the lifestyle that I had. I loved working out and I still do. So I do miss the gym. Now let's talk about the gym for you guys versus being at home. I think as a beginner, being at home will probably feel a lot better for you. Why? Because you don't have people watching you. You don't have the insecurity of making a mistake. You know, you don't have people watching you, pretty much, right? That's always, I feel like, is the fear of, am I doing this right or am I doing this wrong? I don't want to feel embarrassed. I might make a fool out of myself. It's kind of the way it is when you're not seasoned, or when you're not experienced. Seasoned. What are you, a steak? When you're not experienced in lifting and or mechanics and or your form or even what to do at the gym. But the more accustomed you get to the gym, the more confident you're going to feel. I think working out at home is, right now you guys are in the clutch because you can make the mistakes, but making sure you have someone that's going to guide you and understand and take your time. You know, this is the time to build your arsenal. This is the time to build your confidence at your house. You know, learning the bodyweight movement, really dialing into the basics. And I feel like a lot of us forget about that. You know, if I always like to relate to dancing or drawing, like there's a foundation. And anything you do, there's a foundation, right? You have a foundation of movements, a foundation of form and technique. And then after that, you kind of end up using your own creativity. Right, and I don't think there's a right or wrong in working out unless there's no thought behind it. You know, for you to do a barbell clean off the ground because you saw a CrossFitter do it and you just want to do it, right? Or you watch the Olympics and you watch a clean jerk and now you want to do it, but you've never really held a barbell before. Well, then now that becomes something that's going to be detrimental. You're going to hurt yourself. You know, and if you don't do it now, it's going to happen somewhere down the line because there's so much more detail in that lift than just picking up off the ground to your chest to over your head. These guys skillfully practice that over and over and over again, but not only that, they built their foundation. That's what I want to make sure you guys do, is you build that foundation before you guys start moving into anything more progressed. Take your time. You know, they always say this thing, it's like, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And they say that all the time. I just think of it as a lifestyle, guys. It's never gonna stop, you know? Hopefully it never stops for you, and that's always my goal, is that people, no matter where you are in life or whatever happens to you, at some point you're gonna jump back on it because it becomes your passion, it becomes part of you, you know, and that's what working out is. It all depends on, a lot of people like to argue price, right? They like to argue, is it really, are you spending more money with a gym membership, or would you save money working out at home? It kind of depends, right? It depends on what you do or what your expectations of a home gym is. Now, if you wanted to get a home gym and you became more of a strength style lifter or strength style athlete, right? I guess you could call yourselves an athlete now since you do stuff and work out, right? You're gonna need squat racks. You're gonna need a barbell. You're gonna need plates. Now, depending on how strong you are, you're gonna need a lot of plates, right? You're gonna need accessory work stuff, which is like maybe a lat pull down or a tricep pull down. That's especially if you're going even to the strength or bodybuilding type workouts. Well, then that's stuff that you're gonna need, and that racks up. You know, not literally, it's a rack and it does rack up. So like say at home rack would cost you about $500, maybe even $1,000, depending on what you get. Now, of course, you can shop for used ones, and right now the market is super high. So whatever you're buying, it's probably 2 to 3 times the price that it used to be 3 months ago. So people are taking advantage, so be careful. And if you guys want me to make a video about what I think will be the best thing for you, then definitely let me know in the comments, because you could get ripped off pretty fast. But anyway, dumbbells, you're gonna need the adjustable dumbbells. Those are, first off, going to be on back order. Number 2, they're also expensive. Or you can get your own set from like 10s to whatever you need, 10s to 50s to 60s, 70s. Who knows how strong you're going to become, right? And those things are about $2 to $3 per pound right now, when they used to be under $1 back in the day, and or even a little bit over $1 with the shipping. So like I said, it depends. Now, if you're just gonna use a dumbbell, do body weight, of course, minimal training. Now that's a ticket that you want to go to. You're not going to invest in much. You might need like 1 kettlebell, 1 dumbbell, a band, which is going to take you, it'll take you to maybe $200 to $300, depending on what you get, you know, or depending on how heavy you go to. So the heavier the weight, the more money it's going to be, and the more experience you get, obviously the more you're going to want to invest in yourself. Now, if you go to a gym, like say, I don't know, like a $20 gym, even a $50 gym, or even like a boutique, which is like $100-something gym, right? The investment you're gonna get there is that you have everything, right? You have everything that you want. You probably want a treadmill, there's a treadmill. You want an elliptical, there's an elliptical. Some have pools, basketball courts. They have full Olympic barbells and setups, Olympic style, what they would call weight room, right? And you have that at your disposal. And yeah, it'll be, let's say, $30 per month, right? So 30 times 12 equals whatever that is, $360, right? 30 times 12, I think so. I don't even know. Should be $360, I think so. I'm Asian, I should know that, right? I should definitely know that. $360 for sure. So $360 for the year. Right? And I'm sure there's some type of lifetime commitment that you're not going to be able to get out of, but I think the difference between the gym and being at home is the community, right? You're around people that like to talk to people, or even just to socialize. It's a great place to meet someone, to kind of just, you know, you get workout partners where you show up at the same time, you develop friendships. But then there's some people that just put the headphones in, and it's their kind of what they would say their sanctuary. And that was like me, right? Me, I would be headphones in. I ain't talking to nobody unless I'm working, and then I'm there to help everybody, right? But when I'm working out, I kind of don't talk to people. I put the headphones in, I do my job. That's my job, is working out. And then from there, I become a very social, like, butterfly. I'll talk to anyone, I'll help anyone. It's just kind of my thing. But I know that my time, I'll call it my sanctuary, is that gym time. Like, for me to be in the gym is very important to me. And recently, doing more at home, it was a struggle. You know, for personally, it was a struggle for me to get out and trying to lift. You know, I have every piece of equipment you want. Sure, it's the older, beat-up version from like all the times that we've changed gyms or upgraded our equipment. It was just tough to get into the groove for me, because it wasn't an escape. I wasn't allowed to like get into my own space, because I have 2 kids. My kids are home. My wife might be away. So, you know, priorities become priorities, and lifting didn't become that priority. And for me to wake, I always wake up early. I'm a super early waker-upper. That means anything, but I love to go to sleep earlier as well. But even at that time, it was just hard for me to get into that groove, going just downstairs. Right, because my routine was off, and I enjoyed going into the gym and going to the parking lot and washing my hands and going to the bathroom. I had this thing, you know, you have a routine, and I enjoyed the gym. But for the most part, what I do suggest to you guys as a beginner is start off at home. Follow up some videos, do some type of a challenge, do something that kind of gets you going, and then like videotape yourself. You don't have to put it up, just tape yourself and see, does it look right? Does it look right in comparison to this? If you want, send it to me. I can critique a lot of your videos, making sure you do it okay. Make sure your form is on here. What can you change? What can you progress? What do you have to regress? So many questions and details that come to it, all right? So to me, the gym is super important, because it was part of my lifestyle. It's part of my culture, because I'm that type of guy. But it all depends on your personality. What do you want? What's your goal? And that's kind of the choices that you have to make in order to choose which right for you. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. This is Pete from beginnerhomeworkouts.com. Thank you guys for coming out, and I will see you guys soon. What's going on, guys? If you didn't know, we have a 30-day challenge coming up. It's on our Facebook group page, our Facebook page. It's Beginner Home Workouts. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. What's it, June 1st tomorrow? So it'll start the week after, which is June 8th. This week we're going to prep up a lot of the movements, so make sure you watch some of the videos, come here frequently, and I'll definitely update you with all the stuff that's going on, because I want to see you guys do something, and maybe it'll be that stepping stone for you guys to keep moving. It's free, it's giving it out. Don't want you to have to pay for anything. I just want you guys to learn something. So I'll see you guys later. Again, this is Pete from beginnerhomeworkouts.com. I'll talk to you guys soon.